Classic American muscle cars have long been the object of fascination for car enthusiasts, and few models embody the raw power and bold design of this era quite like the Pontiac GTO Judge. A symbol of performance, style, and innovation, the GTO Judge made its debut in the late 1960s and quickly became one of the most iconic muscle cars of all time. But every once in a while, a car surfaces that takes this legacy to a whole new level, reminding us just how incredible these vehicles truly are. Enter the 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge Convertible, one of the rarest and most coveted muscle cars in existence. This pristine example is about to be auctioned off by Mecum in May, and it's generating serious buzz in the classic car world. What makes this particular GTO Judge even more remarkable? The car has only been driven 656 miles since it was first built, making it one of the most well-preserved muscle cars to ever go up for sale. This 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge Convertible is one of just 168 Ram Air 3 examples produced for that model year, a rarity in itself. Add in its incredibly low mileage and impeccable condition, and you've got a recipe for a serious collector's item. Mecum Auctions estimates that this car could fetch up to $350,000, which would make it one of the highest-priced GTO Judges ever sold. At just 656 miles, this GTO Judge is essentially a time capsule. The exterior features the car's original pepper green paint, which is in pristine condition, complemented by a light tan folding soft top that's just as flawless. The vibrant green and blue decals on the sides add a touch of retro flair, making it clear that this car was built for attention. The original wheels are still intact and clad with BF Goodrich radial T/A tires, preserving the authenticity of this 1970s legend. Step inside, and you'll find that the interior looks as fresh as the exterior. For a car that's now 55 years old, the interior of this GTO Judge is remarkably well preserved, with very few signs of wear. The photos of the cabin reveal a cockpit that still looks like it could have just rolled off the showroom floor. While it's true that cars that sit idle for long periods can sometimes suffer from degradation if not properly maintained, this Pontiac GTO Judge has clearly been cared for, making it an exceptional find for any collector. Under the hood, this GTO Judge still packs its original 400 cubic inch V8 engine, mated to a 4-speed manual transmission. With 366 horsepower, this engine may not be as jaw-dropping by today's standards, but it has something that modern engines often lack: character. The sound of the V8 rumbling to life is a symphony for muscle car fans, a growl that invites you to open it up on the open road. It's a car that doesn't just get you from point A to point B, it makes the journey unforgettable. The Pontiac GTO Judge was designed to deliver performance, and even after decades, it still holds up as one of the most exhilarating rides on the market. While the 366 horsepower might seem modest today, the joy of driving this car isn't just about raw power, it's about the experience, the connection between driver and machine, and the unmistakable sound of that V8 engine. As Mecum prepares to auction off this remarkable piece of automotive history, there's no doubt that it will attract a lot of attention. If you've been looking to add a rare, high-performance muscle car to your collection, this GTO Judge Convertible is an opportunity that's hard to pass up. With such a low mileage and pristine condition, it's a car that perfectly captures the essence of classic American muscle. With an auction estimate of $350,000, this GTO Judge is certainly not a bargain, but for those who are passionate about collecting rare muscle cars, it's a price that reflects the true value of such an extraordinary vehicle.